Alright guys, welcome back to part 4 of Gale's Pokemon Emerald journey. When we left off last time, we made it through Petalburg Woods and we got to Route 104, like the northern end of Route 104. Now, a quick look at our team. We're doing alright. Everyone's at level 8. Slackoth's just kind of here. We're not really using Slackoth, but it's there. But our main team's all level 7, so we're a little bit lower than I'd like. But we'll make progress. I like filling my mouth with seeds and spitting them out fast. Well, that's a great way to start the episode, isn't it, little kid? You can have this so you can try it out. Use on a Pokemon and it'll learn to move for firing seeds rapidly. Well, Bullet Seed is kind of interesting. I might give it to Fur, actually. Because let's have a look at it. Where is it? Bullet Seed. 2 to 5 seeds. 10 power, so that's going up from 20 up to 50. Yeah, never mind. We're sticking with, we'll just stick with Absorb for now. We at least get healing from that, so Absorb is useful. Okay, we got some cherry berries and some orange berries. At least, actually no, that's a good point. We've got the berry shop up here, which means we can get the whale Mapaler, which is very useful. Hello, this is a pretty petal flower shop, spreading flowers all over the world. Your name is Gale. That's a nice name. Gale, would you like to learn about berries? Sure. Berries grow on trees that thrive only in soft, loamy soils. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout and grow into a plant, flower beautifully, and grow berries again. I want to see the whole wide world filled with these beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Gale. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. So we will do that, eventually. We don't have the watering can yet, or whatever it is in this region, in this generation. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they'll bloom. You like tending flowers, I'm sure of it. You can have this. Ah, there's the Wilma Pale. It's a Wilma Pale, not Wilma Paler. I know what I meant. While berry plants are growing, water them with a Wilma Pale. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick up berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like having the will to live. Wow, that is dark. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Here you go. It's for you. Oh, Lapid Berry. That's fun. You can plant a berry and it'll grow big, or you can have your Pokemon hold it. But now they have a machine that mixes up different berries and makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. So that is in reference to the Pokeblocks. And we will be using those eventually. We'll be using them for Milotic, actually. Which is going to be an interesting Pokemon. I would like to use Milotic on a team. Okay, Lily, I might need to switch you out here. Also, I don't know why I said everyone's level 7 at the beginning. Everyone's level 8. I just can't count, apparently. Yeah, we'll switch to Fur. I don't know why I'm taking out this Wingull, but I want to, so here we are. Okay, Absorb. Come on, Wingull. It should do a fairly decent amount of damage. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Energy Drain, that's fine. We can deal with some Energy Drain. My attack fell. Well, that's not very helpful. Bye, Wingull. Okay, 180, no, 18 experience points. Let's just grab these items that are here. There's a Pokeball there, which is useful. Oh, okay. A Tailo. You know what? We will catch that. We needed a Tailo later anyway, so we may as well catch one now. I'll switch to Chaparral to deal some damage, though. Just because Lily can't hit it with Absorb, and Lily can't hit it with Astonish, and Absorb's not going to do much at all. So we'll stick with Chaparral. Growl, that's fine. You're only level 5, which is good to keep in mind. Peck, really? Okay, there we go. Now, also for my final teams, like although I'm going to be catching Pokemon that can be found before Gen 3 for the Home Index, I'm not going to be using them on my team, if that makes sense. Just because this is Gen 3, so I want to be making the most of Generation 3 Pokemon. Although it's small and very courageous, it'll take on larger Skarmory on an equal footing. However, its will weakens if it becomes hungry. Oh, that's so sad. I don't see myself using Tailo in any of my weather-based teams, so I'm not going to nickname it. But at least we have it now, so we can move it to its right spot in a minute. Ooh, Super Potion! That's fun. Perfect. And this last one isn't an item. Okay, that's fine. We're making progress either way. Poochyena. We already have the Poochyenas. We don't need any more. You know what? I'll use Absorb. Why not? Get me some health back. Just to be safe. Okay, that does, like, just under half. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. I know how percentages work, definitely. Oh, there we go. We're at full health now. Okay, not for long, but... We'll go up to 23, though. Because there's no way that Poochyena has 4 HP there. Yeah, there we go. Bye, Poochyena. Well, there we go. 31 experience points. Lily's doing really well, to be honest. If we think about it, Lily's going to evolve at what? Level 14? Level 16? Something. It's quite early for Lombre, which is going to be really helpful. Ah. If I'm drinking apple juice, I need to move my mic out of the way. Okay, how much is Absorb going to do to a Wingull? Because as Lily's close to level 9, we may as well try and get her there. Because the others aren't going to take as long to get to the next level. Especially Chaparral and Fur, because they have the experience for being traded Pokemon, which is quite fun. Water Gun. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. That's doubly resisted. Go Lily. Look at her go. Look at her thriving with her little lily pad head. Look at her go. Well, there we go. Lily's now level 9. That's perfect. So now we can switch someone else up to the front. I feel like Tsunami is a good shout. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Come on, Tsunami. Let's not walk into the building. That's not very helpful. That's not how doors work. There's no door there. Trainer tips. In the Hoenn region, there are pairs of trainers who will challenge others for 2-on-2 Pokemon battles called double battles. In a double battle, the trainer must send out 2 Pokemon, the one at the top left of the list and the one at the top, and the top one. So the top left and top right. That would have been easier. Watch how Pokemon are lined up. Well, that makes sense. We've got a double battle coming up, actually, which is interesting. Not sure. I'll accept a challenge. I have a lot of money. Well, you're going to be giving that money to me. Is this Winston? Or is that only in the originals? It is Winston! He switched with the other one. I don't know what, like the one outside of Petalburg. Normally, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Winston's on the other side. I'm assuming in Ruby and Sapphire he's on the other side as well, but I don't know. I've not played those two for a while. We'll get there eventually. Okay, Tackle. Yeah, Tackle's doing more than Mud Slap. That's all fine. It's a little worrying it's level 7 though. Growl. Oh, I would have taken it out at that point as well. I don't think it'll be enough now. Oh no, there we go. At least he didn't heal. That would have been very annoying. And Tsunami's level 9. Perfect. Why couldn't I win? Because I beat you. Simple. Okay, let me grab... We'll grab... You know what? We haven't used Cyclone in a little bit. Cyclone's doing well. I do love Cyclone. Like, that's the thing. As we get more Pokemon, we'll be able to expand our teams a bit more, use more variety. This is going to be a long playthrough, though. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure. I will battle. Well, that does tend to be what you have to do. Battling is quite important. Last Haley has a Lotad. Okay. Not ideal, because I don't have any flying attacks on Cyclone yet. So I may have to switch Yeah, I'll have to switch Cyclone. There is no way that Cyclone is dealing with a Lotad. Come on, Fur. You can do it. Like, that's the thing. When Cyclone gets Wing Attack or something, or even Air Cutter, just any sort of flying attack, we're set. We just have to wait until that point, which may take a little while. I'm expecting it to be around level 11, though, so it's not too bad. That does not that much damage. That's not good. Okay, come on, Fur. You can do it. Okay, that takes it down to half, so it's a 4-hit knockout, which isn't terrible. I've definitely had worse. So, like, you can lower my attack if you want. I'm a special attacker because Gen 3 doesn't have a physical special split, which is good for me. Astonish. That's fine. Go for Absorb again. There we go. Took down Lotad. Perfect. Nice one, Fur. A 69 experience. That's not bad. We will take that. Okay, level 9. Shrimish. We'll let Chaparral handle this. I I know I should logically send in Cyclone, but Cyclone can't really do much to a Shroomish. Chaparral can't really either, but Scratch will do more than Water Gun would, so we'll roll with it. Absorb? That's fine. That's gonna do what, like 1 damage, if that? That looks like it healed more than it dealt to me, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Shroomish just has like a really bad HP stat. Who knows? I'm very thirsty. Apologies for that, guys. I'll be drinking a lot of juice today. Scratch. That takes Shroomish down. No, I don't. Why did I say that? It literally is nowhere near. It's on like half health. I don't know why I said that. Way too excited. Clearly. Okay, 123. Chaparral is level 9. Perfect. I shouldn't have battled. Oh, you're fine. Okay, up this way. Ah, double battle. Interesting. Yeah, Cyclone and Chaparral, they can work together. Why not? We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Fair enough. You know what? I'm glad you have friends. Your friends? Your twins. Your sisters. Gina and Mia. I just dropped my Silas. Well done, me. That wasn't very helpful. Okay, Cyclone and Chaparral. So I'm gonna have to just Water Gun. Actually, no. I'm gonna Supersonic the Seedot. I know it's probably not going to hit, but if I... Oh, it does. There we go. Then my worry with Seedot is it's gonna start using Bide, because that's not very helpful, which is another reason I'm using Focus Energy on Chaparral, because then he gets more critical hits. Okay, confused, and you're using Bide. Well, we are going to be double teaming against this Lotad then, just for now, whilst we get to a safety point, essentially, because we don't want to be dealing with Bide. That's not going to be very helpful. Well, that worked. Well done, Chaparral. That was very well done. Okay, level 9. Okay, you don't get any experience at level 9. Don't get any moves at level 9. A little bit annoying. And Seedot hurt itself in Confusion though, which is very helpful. I'm gonna use Growl twice. Just to make sure the Bide isn't being a problem. And then we can go for Scratch and Water Gun. Confused. Oh, you're setting up Bide again. You know what? We're risking it. Chaparral can take it out with Scratch if we get a critical hit, I'm sure. We've got 2 chances, so it's not too bad. Oh yeah, we're so fine. Storing energy. There we go. Water Gun and Scratch. Hopefully that combination's enough. It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's 69. There we go. Chaparral is level 10. And Learn Ember. There we go. Our first stab move on Chaparral. We battled together, but we both lost. Oh yeah, that is what happened. That is very accurate. I feel like Fur's probably a good Pokemon to train up next, especially because there's this guy. Actually, no. We can bring in Lily. Because this guy just has Magikarps. And we have Absorb now, which is helpful. Why keep it a secret? I'm a water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? No, not really. Hey. Ivan. Fisherman Ivan. Okay. Magikarp is level 5. So Absorb, I'm expecting it to do about half, possibly 3/4 if I'm lucky. I don't know though. I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. Magikarp have a surprising amount of special defense. As stated. Like, that's the thing. You think that a Magikarp would just faint to any grass type attack, but clearly it's not. Clearly it hasn't. At least we took it down there, which isn't too bad. Bye, Magikarp. Level 21, not terrible. Not level 21. 21 experience. Why am I messing up how much experience I'm getting or receiving today? Clearly. Level 6? Oh no. Might be a little bit far out of our range, guys. May struggle here. Oh, so we one-shot that one, but that was a higher level. Maybe we got some special attack IVs or something. EVs, not IVs. That's one thing I do wish that normal Pokemon games had, rather than just fan games. I wish there was a way to see what your stats were. That would make my life so much easier. Okay, so we couldn't take out level 5 or level 7, but we can take out level 6 just fine. That makes sense. Well done, game logic. Okay, absorbed. Finally takes Magikarp down. Bye, Magikarp. Bye-bye. Well, that was useful. There we go. I thought I wasn't too bad, if I say so, but I guess not. Bleh. Fair enough. Fair enough, Ivan. Fair enough. Oh, there's a old lady here. If you see berries growing in loamy soil, feel free to take them. But should be sure to plant a berry in the same spot. It's common courtesy. Here, I'll share these with you. Okay, Chasto berry. One thing I do need to do is I need to work out what berries are certain colors, because I need a lot of blueberries. Not blueberries, like blue berries. Berries that are blue. That's what I'm trying to say. So I need to get that sorted. I'll probably do that in the off time between episodes, because I'm probably going to go back and catch a load of Pokemon. I'll keep filming just in case, but I don't think we'll find anything major. Just because with 100% runs, it does take a while to complete the dex. And, you know, makes the series a little bit smoother. But anyway, let's come back to this trainer. The way you look, you must be a trainer. No, our trainers often make Pokemon hold berries. It's up to you whether you grow berries or use them. I will be growing them, and then I will be using them. Because the more berries I get, the better. Okay, so I did not see what that initial one was, but we got cherry berries. Let me check my bag, see what it was. I can probably work it out. They must have been leopard berries then. Yeah, because she gave me 1 and I got 3. Because they were definitely not. I don't know. It was probably the leopard berry tree. Either way, very fun. Ooh, if I go up this way, I can find a cool thing. Ah, Rustboro City. Is this an X item? Yep, X defense. I have played these games so many times. They're so worth it though, I love them. Okay, Rustboro City, properly this time. So we're gonna have a look around, talk to everyone in the city, and go from there. Okay. Devon Corporation workers live in this building. That's true. There's a little Skitty. Hi. Oh, look at that guy. I love Skitty. I want to see if there's a way I can incorporate a Skitty into a weather-based team. I don't think there will be, but I really want to use one. Like, I love Skitty so much, and Delcatty is just such a cool Pokemon. My daddy's working at the corporation. My daddy made this, but I can't use it yet, so you can have it. Just a free Premier Ball. Okay. I will take it, because that means I don't have to, what am I trying to say? It means I don't have to buy Pokeballs to get a Premier Ball, so I'll take it. Way back in the old days, Devon was just a teeny tiny company. But that is how most businesses start. They start off small and they grow. The same with YouTube. Start off small and you grow, which is very fun. Okay, nothing here. Let's talk to this guy. Devon's president likes to collect rare stones. I mean, he is Mr. Stone, so it makes sense. I think the president's son also collects rare stones. Steven does collect a lot of rare stones. Is there anything in the bookcases? All sorts of books. A set of Pokemon picture books. Long story short, no. Also, may I just say, can y'all get some better interior design? There's no beds. There's just a sofa and some bookcases. That's it. You need a bit more to fill a house. The old sailor Mr. Brady lives in the cottage by the sea. He also walks in the tunnel every so often. Well, that's true. We get to go see Rustturf Tunnel soon. Which is a combination of Rustboro and Verdanturf, which is fun. Determined expression. I wonder why you move. And you're well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure you can put this hidden machine to good use. Not to be modest or shy, go on. Take it. So the good thing about doing 100% runs means I'm going to have a Pokemon I can set aside for HMs, which is going to be super helpful. That's a hidden machine, or HM for short, is cut. The HM is a move that can be used by a Pokemon outside of battle. Any Pokemon that's learned cut can chop down trees if a trainer has earned the stone badge. And unlike a TM, a HM can be used more than once. Well, that is very helpful. Imagine if HMs were single use. That would be awful. When they were expanding the city of Rustboro, my dad helped out. He made his Pokemon use cut to clear the land of trees. Like, just imagine that. You get to Pacific, you take off your HMs and you just can't relearn it. Like, that'd be so funny. I think any HM moves that lasted until Sword and Shield are turned into TRs, so maybe Maybe that was the funny thing. Who knows? Oh, who might you be? You're a new face around these parts. Just transferred into Pokemon Trainer School? I have not, but I also haven't checked out the Pokemon yet. I'm jumping around way too much. My Pokemon evolved. It has a lot of HP now. I should buy super potions for it instead of ordinary potions. If you're needing super potions at this point of the game, that's a little bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm buying some paralyzed heals and antidotes, just in case I run into Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. Ah yes, because of Effect Spore. I'm getting an escape rope just in case I get lost in a cave. I just need to use it to get back to the entrance. Well, that is true. They are very useful for that. What can I buy? I have 13 Pokeballs. Let's take us up to 15. There we go. So that means I can do some catching. I can catch up on the catching between episode 4 and episode 5 because I'm just going to try and get as much film today as possible. Wow, you have Pokemon with you too. When I get bigger, I'm going to go to places for my Pokemon too. That's nice. It's good to have ambitions with Pokemon. If Pokemon gains experience in battles, it can sometimes change the way it looks. It can. Pokemon changes shape. If I did that, I'd be shocked. Oh, that is just evolution for you, small child, but nice try. Ah, it's a little Pikachu back there. Wow, that is an interesting way to spell it. For my own Pokemon, I give them perfect suited nicknames. It's an expression of originality. Yes, that's it. By giving the name Pikachu to a Pikachu seems pointless. It's supposed to be a good use. I suppose it is a good to use a name that's easy to understand, but oh, that poor woman. She's just like, oh, this is like a terrible nickname, but I don't want to offend my husband. Love that. Pokemon Trainer School. If I go to school, I'll be able to catch red Pokemon easily. That was not what she said, but you know, who moves? Who moves? Anyway. Did you know you can have 2-on-2 battle even if you're not with another trainer? If you catch eyes with 2 trainers when you have 2 or more Pokemon, they'll both challenge you. Don't you think it'd be cool if you could beat 2 trainers by yourself? I'd already done that. I did that on my way here. Ooh, trainer school. Oh, there's a chair that's like out of position. That's fun. Look, we're doing studying. Where would you sit if you're in this classroom? Personally, like I can't really see, so I'd probably have to go in the front. But I don't like being in the corner either, so I probably would have to settle for this out-of-place chair. Maybe that's why it's out of place, because it knows that that's what I'd go for. Oh, hey Scott. Hey, didn't we meet before? I think back in Petalburg City. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon Battle Park experts. So, what brings you to the school? You a trainer too? First thing you should do is have a Pokemon on the move cut. If I remember correctly, someone in this town has cut. Well, that is true. I do have the HM for cut now, which is useful. Pokemon can hold items, but they don't know what to do with man-made items like potions and antidotes. Simple solution. Teach them. No, I know you can't actually do that. It'd be funny if you could, though. You know how some Pokemon moves can confuse a Pokemon? A confused Pokemon will sometimes attack itself without meaning to. But once it leaves a battle, it'll be returned to normal. That's useful. I knew that already, but oh well. I just wanted to see it on and finally getting one. Why didn't you just go catch one? That would have been easier. I'm trying to Pokemon with my friend right now. Fair enough. Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself. There's many different kinds of berries, kinds of items Pokemon can hold. Boy, it sure is hard taking notes down. That's why I use my laptop if I'm taking notes. It's a student's notebook. Pokemon to be caught using Pokeballs. Up to 6 Pokemon can accompany a trainer. A trainer is someone who catches Pokemon, raises them, and battles with them. The trainer's mission is to defeat the strong trainers who await challenges in Pokemon gyms. Fair enough. Oh, this guy's doing a check round of his students. I need to have a drink, sorry, sir. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. What? Okay, I forgot about that bit. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Well, Quick Claws can be really handy. Not too handy against Roxanne, because her Pokemon are quite slow, but they can be useful against Brawly. Blackboard lists status changes that may affect Pokemon in battle. We don't need these. We've done them before. We know what status conditions are. Have I talked to you? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, I know I've talked to you. Shoo! Be gone. Shoo! Okay, this house. What's in this house? 2 people. The trainer school's excellent. If you study there, you can even become a gym leader. I personally want to become an Elite Four member if I was in the Pokemon world. But you know, it's always fun. Always curious to see what you guys want to do as well. If you're in the Pokemon world, what would you do? Roxanne's the gym leader, really knows about Pokemon. She's really strong too. Well, Roxanne is a strong trainer, so I can't get too mad at that. Just, come on. I challenged the gym leader, but it's not going to be easy winning with my Fire-type Pokemon. Fire-type Pokemon don't match up well against Rock-type Pokemon. That is very true. Okay, this building. We're doing alright. Like, I know this is a lot of just, like, reading and playing through, but it's fine. I don't mind doing it. Pokemon are such strange creatures. They are quite strange creatures, but they're fun, and we love them for it. Every Pokemon has a special ability that it can use. That is true. Some abilities are better than others. This is me as a bedroom. So many plushies. I have more plushies back there. I've just got so many plushies. I would love this room. Oh, it's so hard every day. What's hard, you need to ask? I'm trying to figure out what to make meals. Excuse me. What to make for meals every day. It really isn't easy coming up with meals every day. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Pepper household. I have questions for you. Have you ever babysat? You seem a new father, so raising a child is new to me. I have a problem. My daughter Walter doesn't laugh enough. I think she'd laugh for me if I told her something funny. Do you have a funny word or phrase you can tell me? No. I don't know if there's even a way to win this, but I'll have a look into it. I'll have a look into it, and we can come back if there is. Oh, is that right? Well, if you come up with some good suggestions, I'm all ears. Well, that's fun. Yeah, right now I can't think of what it would be, but who knows? Pokemon you get in a trade from someone grows fast, but if you don't have certain gym badges, it may not obey you. That's a point. I need to look into what the gym level is here. Like what the listening level is. Because Chaparral and Fur might be over it already. Have you taken the Pokemon Gym Challenge? When you get that shiny gym badge in hand, I guess trainers begin to realize what's required of them. Let me have a look. It might tell me in here. No, it will not. 8 trades. That tells you how many trades I did. Okay, I will have to look at that off screen as well. That's fine though. Huh? My Pokemon's cute. Sure, I need that. If you really want it, I'm willing to trade it to you. If you trade me a Seedot for a Ralts if you want. Now that is an interesting trade. It does give you a Ralts much quicker, but there are ways to catch Ralts, so it's not too bad. Oh, if you don't want to, that's okay, but my Pokemon's cute, you know? In all sorts of places, there are all sorts of Pokemon and people. I find that fascinating, so I go to all sorts of places. Well, that's good. It's good to travel around. It's always fun to travel. Okay, let's check the Devoncourt building. And then we're almost done with the episode already, which is fun. Hey, those running shoes. They're one of our products. It makes me happy when I see someone using something we made. Hello, and welcome to the Devon Corporation. We're proud to produce items and medicine that enhance your life. I did not realize that the Devon Corp made running shoes. That's interesting. I'm sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed to enter. Okay, well, looks like we're not checking out the Devon Corp building because we can't be here. There's one more trainer. I'll check around the back of the city and then we can go from there. The Devon Corporation. We ought to shorten it to Devon. Company makes all sorts of convenient products. Well, that is true. What's this? Time-saving tunnel nearing completion is what it says on the sign, but there's also a big X splashed across it in red paint. So with all that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We've finally reached 100 subscribers. So I am really appreciative of all your support. But if you enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you around, and I'd love to see you back again in the future. And I will see you all next time.